Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you all are having a lovely evening. I'm quite excited for tonight. We've still got some pretty great stuff on the board. Dark Phantasma. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of obsessed with that one. It's just such a good set, and I can't get over it. Yeah, so we got that. We also have VMAX Climax, Evolving Skies. Got lots of great stuff on there, so it should be a pretty fun time. I'm also super duper excited because tomorrow I should be getting some Japanese Pokemon Go. I'm not sure how much I'll be getting, but I will have some, and I'm really excited about that. Stream will probably be extra late though, because I will be out playing Magic for a while, but I'll try to get home in a decent time because Pokemon Go set is important. And I'm honestly really excited about it. I should have the English one not too much later, but I haven't been given an exact date on when I'll be able to get a hold of that, but for sure tomorrow for the Japanese set. I'm really excited. It looks like it's going to be such a good set. Honestly, so very different from what I initially expected it to be, but honestly also kind of a lot better. I thought it was just gonna kind of just be fun, cute, simple, you know, like the Detective Pikachu set where it's just like, you know, you open a few collection boxes and you're like, alright, I got a pretty, you know, good variety of stuff from this set, I'm ready to move on. There's a lot of stuff in this set and a lot of kind of wild stuff, and I definitely do not think it'll be one that's just open a couple collection boxes and be done. There are some serious chase cards in here. Like, there's a Charizard in the Detective Pikachu set, which was great, worth several dollars. This set has a Radiant Charizard, a Radiant Blastoise, and a Radiant Venusaur too, plus the Altar Mewtwo, which is kind of just insane. And yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger of a set. I don't know a ton about how it's going to work, but I'm quite excited to see. I've seen some of the collection boxes. I'm especially excited about the Radiant Eevee one because that looks so cute. As far as I'm aware, the Radiant Eevee in Japanese is just part of the regular set, but in English, I believe it's only a promo. I want both of them. I want the English and the Japanese. I need the Eevee box. And I'm pretty sure the Radiant Eevee box has a mat, and I want it so bad. The only problem, like the hard part is, if I get the Radiant Eevee mat, am I gonna use it for my setup here? Or am I gonna use it for my mat when I go play Magic so I can show it off? I think the best solution to this problem would be to somehow get a hold of two so I can have one for my desk and for one when I go play Magic. We'll see how well that actually goes out though, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of demand for the Radiant Eevee box, because 1, it's adorable, 2, it's Eevee, and 3, it's just spicy and fantastic. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm going to quickly check for orders if we don't have any. I'd say that would be a great excuse to look at some of the Pokemon Go card lists, or deck set lists? Yeah. For both the English and the Japanese. I don't know if the full English set is released, like, set list is released, but the Japanese set did come out last week, so we should have a full set list. So let's, I guess, start with that one. Don't see any orders, so we'll get this pulled up. There we go. Alright. Oh, this is so spicy. Honestly, of the 3 Radiants, I think the Venusaur might be my favorite. Like, the Charizard is actually pretty cool, but I don't know. I kind of like the Venusaur. The Blastoise is great too, but I don't think he's as cool as the other ones. I do like the little Squirtle and Wartortle though. Those are adorable. The Charmander is super cute. Don't care a ton for the Charmeleon. And then Bulbasaur, cutie. Ivysaur, also just kind of in between, but yeah, there are those. I love this Slowbro so much. Like, he's just chillin'. I love him. And of course, the little Slowpoke too. He's just a cute little baby. I'm really excited about those two. I mean, I've always loved Slowbro, Slowpoke, Slowking. And those are just perfect little cute examples of them. And then, of course, also, I need the magic card. Like, I just love it. It's great. Magic card, super quality Pokemon. And the Pikachus are just way too cute. Then the unnecessarily spicy Mewtwo V and V-Star. And then Sylveon, I've not seen this one before. It's so cute! It's just a little baby. I love that. That is definitely going to be a popular holofoil, in my opinion. At least I think it should be, because it's so cute. Wait, do we have... Oh, I guess if there's an Eevee, it'd be further down. Oh, yeah, it does. The Radiant Eevee. I don't know if there's a regular Eevee or just the Radiant one, though. I guess we'll find out as we continue going through the set list. Then we got our Melmetals. These Dragonites that I just absolutely love. They did such a good job on them. And there is a regular Eevee, and it's so cute! Look, it's just a baby! I love it so much. Just a little cute thing. And then, of course, our Radiant Eevee. I like the Snorlax. We got Slacking. The cute little Bidoof. And then that is all the regular Pokemon. Got some random trainers. And then full arts and alt arts. Alolan Executor full art. I guess that's a thing. The Mewtwo full art is pretty great, but it is nothing compared to this alt art. I'm so excited about this card. It is just fantastic. It kind of reminds me of the Noivern alt art, which was just super duper cool, but this one is like the daytime alternative, you know? I don't know. I really love it. Definitely hoping to get that out of at least one of the two sets. Don't care if it's English or Japanese, I just need one. We also got the Conkeldurr alt art, which they did pretty well on, I'm not gonna lie. Has some more full arts. I like the Dragonite. The Melmetal honestly isn't that bad either. I don't care for Slacking a ton, but that's just because it's not a Pokemon that I love. Then we got our full art trainers, which are pretty great. And now the Rainbow Rares that I have not seen yet. Oh, that's gonna be popular. At least I think it will be, because honestly, like, who doesn't want a secret rare Dragonite V-Star? I certainly want that. With Mewtwo V-Star gold card, that is very, very spicy. And then I think that's all of like the main big spice. Honestly, this set looks like it's going to be so much fun to open. I'm really, really excited to get into it tomorrow. It's gonna be great. And then we also, let's see, I don't know if I clicked on the right thing. Nope, that's just a Japanese one again. We want to look at the English set. Alright. So yeah, a lot of the same stuff, but I guess there's actually, I think, less, maybe? I don't know. But, I'm like trying to figure out what's not here that's in the other one. It already feels like smaller. Like all of the sections feel really, really short. So maybe the Japanese set isn't going to be very much like Detective Pikachu, but this almost feels a little bit more like that, because you notice each color, or like I guess type, is so restricted. Like this is only 5 different cards, and 4 of them are from the same evolution line. Like it's just like the base set, boys, and then 1 extra. See, same thing here. I guess we've actually got a good bit of variety for water type, just because. Pikachu and Zapdos. It's the only psychic one. Okay, you know what? I have a solution for this. We will just compare the two side by side. This is the best way. Yes, I should have the Japanese Pokemon Go tomorrow, and English Pokemon Go shouldn't be too much later. Alright, let me fix this so we can look at both at the same time. Let's see. Oh dear. It's being confusing. Alright, I think I've almost figured it out so we can look at them side by side. Which is confusing because I have to break it into 2 separate windows. Alright, so there's not even the right one. Okay, let's try again. But yeah, just looking at some of the set lists for this, since I'm very, very excited about getting some tomorrow. We want another window capture. So it looks like I think we have the English one. So now we also need the Japanese one. I can't find it. Is being difficult. Let's see. Okay. Why is... Oh! Okay. I think that's working now. You can see both of the separate screens. That was really awkward. Okay, but we got it! Except now I have to actually like... Oh! Just gotta select it right there. Alright, so I guess we should zoom out over here too. Here, we'll go... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, here we are. This should... Oh wait, are we still? No? I think this is alright. There's just no number 6. Okay, so they just haven't revealed number 6 or number 7. But I'm gonna guess that'll be the Spitter Iconaridos. So maybe they are the same, they just don't have all the pictures on. Because, like, you know, fire type, it's like the same, and then also these two. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that they will have almost all the same stuff except for the couple things that are like promos in English, so the Radiant Eevee won't be part of the main set. And of course we still don't have these secret rares for the English one. Okay, I think I understand now. We figured it out. Let's see, we'll put those away now. Whoops. Go away, window captures. Alright, got it. But yeah, definitely some very, very exciting stuff coming with this set. I'm so looking forward to it. I, of course, definitely want the alternate Mewtwo. And at least 1 or 2 of the Spicy Radiants. And then the Eevee. It's definitely going to be a fun set. Not super duper huge, which I feel like makes sense, but honestly got a lot more to it than I originally would have expected. Alright, I'm going to take a quick second and we will check orders again. Let's see. I don't think we've gotten any yet. Still just chilling. Yeah, no orders yet, so we will just vibe some more. I'm trying to convince myself not to start opening the Dark Phantasma, but I might. We'll see how that goes. I'll give it a little bit of time at least, and then maybe if things are still slow, maybe I'll open some. But we'll see. So yesterday after stream, I was working on a few different things, but I had more ideas for magic decks, and I obviously do not need more decks to work on, but now I really want to make, I mean, I could make both of them, but there's one main I don't really want to do. I really want to make like a dungeon-based deck, all about like using dungeons. And then I also kind of want to build a dragon deck now, because I kind of have wanted to build a dragon deck for a long time, and now that I have, oh no, where did it go? I don't know where I put my Tiamat. Well, it was over here. Oh, is that it? Yes, there it is. Okay, but yeah, since I pulled this yesterday, I was thinking, you know, it'd be kind of cool to use this as a commander for a dragon deck. So now I'm kind of thinking about doing that. I have a lot of great dragons, you know, some of the ones from Baldur's Gate, plus some of the stuff I had previously, and some of the things I pulled in Forgotten Realms last night. It's like, you know, that'd be kind of exciting to make a dragon deck. Not very, you know, unique or creative, but I really like dragons, so I think it'd be fun. But then I was like, okay, I should start with my dungeon one, and then I can maybe work on a dragon one later. Dungeons and Dragons. It's the point of the crossover has definitely succeeded. Because now I want to build dungeons and dragon decks. It's great. clearly the crossover works. But yeah, so I gotta figure out what I want to do there. Except that I'm also still building like a spirit enchantment deck and an artifact deck, and I keep finding things for both of those and I'm really excited about. But yeah, my problem that I was going to say is I can't find a commander that I like for the dungeon deck, because I at least want blue, white, and green in it. But I can't find like a dungeon related legendary creature that has those 3 types. So I'll probably just have to end up going with a commander that doesn't have anything to do with dungeons, but will at least have the colors so that I can put all the super great dungeon stuff I want into it. Like, I got some things going on over here, but like this one. This one I definitely want to include. If I didn't also want green, I probably would have used this as a commander, because, you know, room abilities of dungeons trigger twice, which I think would be super fun. Yeah, I've been pulling out all kinds of like options. Like, see, I found this one, I'm like, well, it's the right colors. Just has absolutely nothing to do with dungeons, but you know, if all else fails, I may go with it. So I've definitely got some like kind of ideas of how to work around not finding a commander that I really like. I also may just see if I can find a commander that I can buy or trade for, and then I don't just have to settle for whatever weird thing I can find. But at the same time, maybe I should, because I already spent so much money on all the stuff for my decks. But, you know, it's fun. And of course I now have more cards than I could ever use in building decks, because, wow, I don't even know how many decks I could build if I used all of my magic cards, but it would definitely be too many decks. And I don't have enough sleeves or deck boxes for all of the decks that I have enough cards to build, and not putting decks and sleeves in deck boxes is super cringe, so we don't want that. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what I can do with some of my ideas. We'll see when I ever actually like get them, you know, turn into a real deck. See, like, so today was my day off of work, and so, you know, I could have possibly worked on that, but instead I decided to work on other things. I finally took some time to work on some of the dice that I've been making, and they're coming along very nicely. I'm super duper excited about them. Hopefully I'll have some more done in a couple days so I can show y'all. Finally been working on, like, painting the numbers on them. Like, I still have these ones right here that I haven't painted the numbers on yet, but I've got, like, this cool gold paint, so a bunch of them now have the numbers painted, and it's great. And it's so much better than just awkwardly not having them painted. But I guess these ones I still have to like fix some little holes and stuff in them before I paint them. I don't think this one had any holes though. I already fixed the holes on this one. But yeah, still gotta paint that. But yeah, I got the paint on a few of them. I continued a few of them. And I really like some of the ones I'm coming up with. I have like so many of like the little teeny fruit charms to make them with, so a bunch of them are like themed around oranges, or I'm actually making one right now that's themed around apples, and if it turns out like how I'm trying to get it to turn out, it's gonna be so cute, because I had this like little like foils stuff that one side is like apple red, the other side's like this like pale gold, so it's totally like gives you like apple slice vibes. And so, like, stuck some of that in there into, like, the mold with the resin, as well as a bunch of little teeny apple charms. And so it's just gonna be apple themed, as long as it works and everything doesn't just, like, not melt, everything doesn't just settle and get stuck together. It's gonna be super duper cool. So hopefully that works. I will figure out probably tomorrow if I have any time, but I don't know if I'll actually have any time tomorrow, since I have to open at work, I'll work for a few hours, and then it's time to play Magic. I'll play Magic until late at night, and then I'll get home, so we can have Pokemon Go stream, and that will probably be my entire day, so I guess no dice tomorrow. I might like check on how they're going tonight after stream, but they won't have had enough time to like set and dry or whatever, so I won't really be able to do anything with them yet. But I can look at them, see how the progress is going, you know, make any like small adjustments, since, you know, you can still kind of move stuff around when it's early enough, you know, in the setting process. Or, you know, I'll just get distracted doing other things and not touch it for like 2 days. Since that seems to be what usually happens, but considering how busy I always am, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so I did go to work on some dice stuff earlier today, and then I worked on TCG Player for most of the rest of the day. I also had some very yummy, like, freezer Chinese food for dinner. That was pretty great. And I also played with the puppies, and they were just silly and cute and sweet. Like, first, they just wanted me to, like, give them pets and scratches, and then all of a sudden they both decided to play. We played for a few minutes, and then they're like, yeah, never mind, please just scratch us more. So I just sat and I gave them loves for a few minutes, and then finally I was like, okay, I got stuff to do, puppies. So then I just went and worked on TCG Player until it was about time to stream, and ta-da, here I am. So I mean, I definitely have had a fairly productive day off, but I still feel like there's so many more things I would have liked to get done. But, you know, maybe at some point I will maybe do stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna check orders now. If we don't have any, I think I'm gonna open a pack of Dark Phantasma. Try my luck, see if I can get anything spicy. Yeah, I'm not seeing any orders, so that means it's Dark Phantasma time. Haven't even, like, taken the plastic off of the box yet. There we go. Beautiful. Pull these weird side panels off, and then accidentally just rip them. And then, of course, we gotta shuffle the packs. Since I honestly do not know if Japanese boxes are mappable, but just in case they are, we will shuffle them because, I don't know. Plus it's fun to, like, shuffle packs that, like, kind of. It's also a lot easier, even though it's not, like, necessarily easy, it's easier than just straight up shuffling, like, cards. I mean, that's mostly just because my hands are very small, and it's difficult, like, when I have to shuffle my Magic deck. Like, everybody does all these fancy shuffling things, and I'm like, I can barely hold all 100 cards at a time. I'm trying to, like, set the cute little display up, but it's not cooperating. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. Oh, cute. Alright, now time to open the first pack of the box, which was just probably technically some random pack from, like, the middle, but is now the first. Alrighty, we're starting off with a cute little Snover, Misdreavus, Bronzong, Sliggoo! Ooh, I like that, Haunter, and a Gengar to go with it. Very fitting, Gengar and Haunter. Go ahead and sleeve up Gengar. Only if it was a super spicy character card Gengar, though. That would have been super duper neat. But yeah, so there's our first pack of the Dark Phantasma box. Now I have to, like, have self-control. It's opened, but that doesn't mean that I need to open all the packs, right? I really don't. I'll try to be strong. Oh, so other new thing that I've been looking into, I've heard a lot about Whatnot. Lots of, you know, like, rip and ship streamers have moved to that. And I'm trying to look into setting up so that I can stream on Whatnot. But so far it's been very confusing and very unhelpful in trying to, like, get verified or whatever to be a seller on there. So I'm working on that. I think it should be pretty cool if it does work out. But it definitely has not been the most user-friendly, at least to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But if I can get that figured out, I might start trying to stream on there sometimes. Seems like that's definitely more of a fitting platform for, like, rip and ship streams than YouTube. which I don't want to have to move from YouTube, but if that's where all of my audience is moving, it definitely would make sense to move my content there. I don't know, if I'll be able to actually get it to work, but maybe. So we will see with that. I'll keep messing with it, try to figure it out. Maybe do a stream on there at some point if I can figure out how to get set up to stream on there. Because like I said, it was not being very helpful. It was like, we need your identity, and I was just like, what is this? Are you trying to steal my identity? Identity theft is not a joke. But yeah, so I gotta figure that out. Been an interesting attempt so far. But yeah, maybe I'll start streaming on there if it works. It seems like it's definitely got a lot of great stuff going on for it, but clearly the setting up to selling there has not been going the best for me. Alright, I'm gonna check orders again real quick. Let's see. Alright, I still don't think we have any. It's been very very quiet the last couple days. I don't know. Maybe other people actually have lives and go do stuff. I usually don't. I just vibe and open packs at night. I just occasionally play Magic. But other than that, no, I do not be doing much. Just hiding in my basement, opening Pokemon and Magic packs is a great time. Alright, so I shouldn't, but I'm gonna open another pack of Dark Phantasma because I want some more cool stuff from this set, because it is just such a fantastic set. It's so much fun to open. Alright, starting off with a cute little Zubat. We got a Growlithe, Paris, Misfortune Sisters. I still really want the full art of this. We got Krogunk and a Snorlax. Alright, still no spice, just regular stuff. But that just means that the next pack is even more likely to have spice in it. Hey, welcome Pyro, how's it going? I just, I'm struggling against the urge to open all of these packs of Dark Phantasma, even though I totally shouldn't, but I've opened 2 packs and they've only had regular holos. So there's gotta be some good spice in there. I just gotta we'll just move these back here out of the way. And then they're not directly in front of me, so maybe that'll help me to have some self-control. And maybe it also won't, because I still know they're right there. maybe this'll help. I'll tidy up the bulk tray. I guess I actually do. I thought I didn't have a bulk box, but I just moved it onto my printer apparently. And by bulk box, I just mean booster box from some Brilliant Stars that's now being used to hold bulk because I ran out of ETBs. Bit rough. No idea when I might get a bunch more ETBs, but I don't think I'll ever quite get enough to catch up at this point, because I have so much bulk, but that's because I spend too much money on shiny cardboard packs. But it's fun, and it's my life, apparently, so it's fine. Basically, my parents might not say it's fine, but it's fine. I'm at least enjoying it very, very much. I mean, it literally, it's still funny to me how something started out just so randomly, started opening Pokemon packs with friends and stuff, and now my entire life revolves around cardboard. I love cardboard. And yeah, my job literally got it because of my addiction to cardboard. My YouTube channel centered around my addiction to cardboard. My, everything I do, literally. It's all about cardboard. Except, I guess, maybe, when I make clothes. That's just because it's too difficult to find stuff at stores or get to stores because gas is expensive. So I just make my own clothes. Fortunately, I do not know how to make that many things, but I'm making progress. I drafted my own patterns and have started making shirts, so that's a start. Next on my list is making a dress because I need new church dresses, and it is so hard to find dresses I like because I'm super duper picky. So yeah, now I just gotta like take the shirt pattern to make a top of a dress and then also make the rest of it. And I'm hoping that goes alright whenever I eventually get to it. It's gonna be a big project though, and I do not have time. I have an addiction to explode. I mean, sometimes some people just really like their explosives, and that is completely respectable and acceptable. I'm just, I like this lovely cardboard. It's like thick paper. But I mean, honestly, there are just so many great things about cardboard. Of course, we've got trading cards that are made of cardboard. Plus, pizza boxes are made out of cardboard. Pizza's like my favorite food, as long as it doesn't have sauce on it. And pizza's served in cardboard boxes. Therefore, another good thing about cardboard. And finally, cardboard boxes can make great houses, and my backup plan in life is literally to live in a cardboard box with a raccoon. And so cardboard, it's one day it's just going to be like eat, sleep, breathe cardboard. I live in a house made of cardboard. I will eat cardboard for meals because I have no money for real food, except when I eat pizza out of a cardboard box. It's perfect. I honestly do not feel like there is a better plan, like path that my life could take than one centered around cardboard. Do you have a sealed collection? Yes! I have a very, very, very large sealed collection. Unfortunately, most of it is actually hiding. I can't just show it on camera. A ton of it's under my bed because I just don't have space for it. And so it gets to be under my bed. But I've probably, just ETBs. I'm trying to think, how many ETBs do I probably have sealed? I bet I have probably around 40 sealed ETBs in my bedroom at this exact moment. At least 40. I mean, I've got 4 right here, my two brilliant and 2 astral ones, so 4 right there. Then I have, I think, 3 full cases of ETBs. I mean, they're technically not like cases of just one single set. Well, actually, I do have a full sealed case of Celebrations ETBs, which no, I will not be opening for stream because that's my special secret stash. So in 10 years from now, I can be super cool and have tons of Celebrations to open. It'll be great. But yeah, so I do have one with tons and tons of Celebrations ETBs. But then I also have 2 ETBs that are just a mixture of stuff. 2 ETB cases that are a mixture of different ETBs. I know I've got a few Velving Skies, there's a couple Hidden Fates, Champion's Path, Shining Fates, then all of the regular stuff. Somewhere I do have a Vivid Voltage ETB that I actually added fairly recently. I did also get a Darkness Ablaze ETB. I think the 2 ETBs that I'm missing right now are Fusion Strike and Rebel Clash. Because I have not seen a Rebel Clash ETB in the wild for a year and a half to 2 years. And back then I didn't know that I was going to suddenly start collecting all of the ETBs, so I didn't buy it. Regrets. But one day, I'm sure they will reprint Rebel Clash ETBs so I can get one. And the reason I don't have a Fusion Strike ETB was because I opened it. I did have Fusion Strike ETBs for my ETB collection, and now I do not, so that is that. But yeah, I have tons of ETBs, but that's not even half of it. I also just have tons and tons of collection boxes. I don't typically keep like booster boxes sealed, but I have tons of collection boxes. I've got like some of the cool Reshiram Charizard like gold card promo boxes, as well as one or two of the Pikachu Zekrom. So those are pretty neat. I do quite like those. Honestly, my favorite might just be the Arceus box, because I did keep one of the two that I got sealed, and I do really love that one. It's pretty exciting. I'm trying to think, like, I've got one of each of most, I think, of the Shining Fates collection boxes. I don't know that I have any Champions Path stuff that's sealed, though, besides ETB, because around the time that set came out was still when I was, like, establishing myself and getting connections so that I could get more stuff. And it was an absolute struggle to get a hold of anything Champions Path. So, I do not have a ton of that. The Spheal collection. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go through all my bulk and probably find at least, like, 200 Spheals. So, like, if I wanted to, I definitely could have a Spheal collection. Like, yeah, I mean, there's definitely stuff that I wish I could go back and buy, because there's some really neat things that definitely I would never be able to find again. Because, yeah. But at least I'm hoping Rebel Clash ETVs will get reprinted at some point, so I can add one of those to my collection. Because just, like, how cool would it look to just have, like, at least one of each ETB from Sword and Shield era, like, all, like, displayed together. I think it'd be so cool. One day when I have my own house, I'm gonna have, like, the coolest display of ETBs. I wish I had more from Sun and Moon, but I think Hidden Fates is probably the only Sun and Moon ETB I currently have. I'm trying to think, and I can't think of any others. I have opened a Burning Shadows one before. That was before I knew that Burning Shadows was a very spicy set. And I remember I got it for like $36 at Target because it was on sale. And now, I don't even know how expensive Burning Shadows ETBs are. But I remember we checked a little bit back, and they are pretty expensive. I think they might be like a couple $100s. Let's see. How expensive are Burning Shadow ETBs? They're like $120. So yeah, definitely wish I didn't open that, but I didn't know any better, and I don't even think I pulled anything, but I did get the really cool sleeves out of it. I think they did yes, they did do the base set Sword and Shield ETB reprint a little while back, and I did get one of each. Actually, might have two of each of those still. Maybe it's just one, though. Either way, I do have both of the Sword and Shield base ETBs from when they did that reprint. When they did the Vivid reprint, that's when I got my Vivid one. Same with the Darkness Ablaze, I also got that one during the reprint. And so I'm like, come on. They're reprinting, like, all of the other early Sword and Shield sets. Give me a Rebel Clash ETB, please. You know what? Honestly, I really feel like they should reprint ETBs of Cosmic Eclipse. That would be wild. And just, they should. End of story. They should reprint Cosmic Eclipse ETBs, because those things are stupid expensive. And honestly, Cosmic Eclipse is literally the set before Sword and Shield base. It is not that old. Yet, when I got into Pokemon, around the time that I think Rebel Clash came out, I think that's about when I got into it. I gotta look this up. Rebel Clash release date. When did Rebel Clash come out? May 1st. Okay, yeah, so I did get into Pokemon really close to the time that Rebel Clash came out. May 1st, 2020 is when Rebel Clash came out. Let's see, when did Cosmic Eclipse release date was November 1st, 2019. So, I mean, technically, it would have been December, January, February, March, April, May. That would have been 6 months difference. Which, I mean, is a little bit of time. But the thing is they just didn't really reprint Cosmic Eclipse after that. From when I started opening stuff in May. My friend that got me into Pokemon, Cosmic Eclipse, they wanted to open it really, really bad because of, it has a lot of great cards in it. And so, of course, there were a lot of things that they really wanted. And so we tried so hard to find Cosmic Eclipse. We wanted to get a full booster box, and we could not find one. And you still can't find one. This is 2 years later. 2 years later. And you still cannot get Cosmic Eclipse booster boxes because they aren't printing them. So they printed Cosmic Eclipse booster boxes for less than 6 months and did not reprint as far as I can tell. Why? Why? Like, I know Sun and Moon era was already over at that point, but they printed XY Evolutions up through, like, end of last year. And XY Evolutions was a whole generation older than Cosmic Eclipse, so why did they keep printing that and not print Cosmic Eclipse for so long? I am really happy that they have started putting, like, Cosmic Eclipse packs in some collection boxes and, like, Pokeball tins. Like, I know there was a pack that came with the Arceus box, and that's great. But why can't we have, like, ETB and booster box reprints for Cosmic Eclipse? Like, it's just such a good set. And instead they're like, oh, you know what we should do? Let's just reprint Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage ETBs again. I don't even know. I mean, there's so much, like, I don't know. I just am very sad that they do not print much Cosmic Eclipse. I don't think it's very reasonable that they haven't, but I guess that's just Pokemon Company doing whatever Pokemon Company does. Of course, it was a big struggle trying to keep up with demand and stuff, but that struggle didn't necessarily need to start until, like, the end of 2020. That's when it started getting really bad. And I got into Pokemon during the first half of 2020. It shouldn't have been that hard to get a hold of Cosmic Eclipse, but it was, and that makes me sad. But maybe I still have a little bit of hope that they might just maybe. But honestly, like, why when I got into Pokemon could you buy an ETB locally at multiple locations, like multiple stores, for under $100? XY Evolutions in May 2020. But you could not find even half of a Cosmic Eclipse booster box. It just didn't make sense. It just completely unreasonable. But, like, okay. I still have hope that maybe they will, but honestly, it's kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I don't think they're going to reprint any Cosmic Eclipse booster boxes or ETBs. But at least they give us a little pack here and there, but it's almost, like, cruel at this point. It's like they're, like, whetting our appetites for Cosmic, and then they're like, but you cannot find anything with more than one pack of Cosmic, so have fun with that, silly Pokemon lovers. Like, it's just cruel. We just want our Cosmic Eclipse. And Unbroken Bonds. Ooh. That is spicy. Honestly, I wish they would reprint all of the tag team sets. Like, those sets were just so good. But no, they just let the prices keep going up, and then they're like, you know what we should print? We should print even more Chilling Reign. That's what we should give the people. Like, yes, Chilling Reign isn't a terrible set, but you printed enough of it for now. Please give us tag team sets. Please. Plasma Storm. Honestly, I didn't even know that there were Plasma Storm Elite Trainer boxes. Honestly, I do not know that much about the history of Elite Trainer boxes. I just know a lot about the ones from, of course, Sword and Shield, and a little bit about Sun and Moon and X and Y ETBs. But I don't really know anything about ETBs older than that. I don't know when the first ETBs came around, or if there were any before X and Y. Like, TCG Player doesn't have anything for Plasma Storm ETBs. Plasma Storm ETB. We gotta search the web because apparently it's not on TCG Player. Ooh, Lugia! So yeah, apparently they do have some older than X and Y, but but TCG Player doesn't have them. I mean, honestly, who would want to part with one of these spicy things? Let me... let's see if I can... Look at that. That is just crisp. I wonder if the sleeves look like. I need to know now. Plasma Storm ETB sleeves. Do they just like have Lugia on them like the same, or are they different? Because they could honestly do some like really cool stuff with those. Based on what I'm seeing, I think it's probably the same as the box, but there's really not that much out there about them. Either way, they're really, really expensive, so that's that. But, wow. Man, ETBs. I wonder, I need to find out. What was the first Pokemon ETB? Give me knowledge, internet. This is very unhelpful. I found some Reddit thread where somebody else was asking about the first ETB. Oh, so Plasma Storm was, I think it might have been the first one? During the month of February 2013, a special product like no other was released, the Plasma Storm Elite Trainer Box. Contained in this Elite Trainer Box were 7 booster packs. Interesting. From Plasma Storm Expansion, as well as 5 basic energy cards from each of the 8 types, an acrylic poison marker and burn marker, 6 blue Plasma Storm themed dice, 1 transparent Plasma Storm themed dice for flipping, and a player's guide with tips about the newly released cards. So they weren't sleeves? Wild. Man, the things that you can learn from, I think this is Bulba Garden? So from that, apparently. Well, cool. Now I have learned more. Wow. So, I mean, that's not, like, super duper far back, since Black and White was just before X and Y, but that still is a pretty solid amount of time ago. Now I really want to get all of the ETBs, though. I don't know how. I'm gonna need a lot more money, but that would be so cool to have a collection of every ETB all the way back to the Plasma Storm. Finally found a rip and ship. Welcome to Zell's lovely rip and ships. It's super vibey. At the moment, I'm just looking at ETBs because I can. But I do think we actually have our first order for the night. So, let's get to actually ripping packs. I mean, we already opened a couple packs earlier just because I have poor self-control when there's a lot of packs of shiny cardboard. But we've got a pack of Ghost from the Past for Vanguard. Let's see if maybe today will be the lucky day and there will be a ghost, because it's about time we get you a ghost. Alrighty, starting off with a Chimeratech Mega Fleet Dragon, Despian Tragedy, Dark Contract with the Gate, Cupid Pitch, and number 97, Draglubion. That's like the spiciest, but this isn't the worst of the regular ultra rares. And I mean, Despian Tragedy, we do be liking Despia stuff. Go ahead and get those added into your stack. There we are. Clean up our piece of trash. And now I'm thinking about opening Dark Phantasma again, which I shouldn't. But maybe in like, maybe if I can like have self-control for like 20 minutes, I'll let myself open another pack. If I even stream for 21 minutes, which I mean I probably will, but like, I'll just try not to open another pack for now. I mean, later this week I should have plenty of packs to open with the new Pokemon Go set. I mean, technically I cannot afford a bunch of packs of it, but I will most likely still be opening a bunch of packs of it, and that will be very fun until I look at my budgeting, but that's fine, because for the sake of shiny cardboard, who needs to have good finances? I'm joking. Of course I shouldn't open a ton of it, just to, you know, keep things a little more even, but it won't be the end of the world if I open, like, a lot of it. But not like a lot, like a medium amount, you know? If that makes any sense whatsoever. But it's gonna be so fun to open, and who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll pull all the spice, like the Mewtwo alt-art. That would be so neat to pull. I'd very much enjoy that. I feel like it's probably gonna have really terrible pull rates, though. I mean, Astral Radiance has been brutal with the alt-art pull rates. We've gone through so many boxes of Astral, and I've only pulled one alt-art. And I don't even think it was from a booster box. I'm pretty sure it was from one of the pre-release kits. So, like, I don't know. It is just, it's like they don't exist. I mean, there's definitely a reason why most of them have been shooting up in price. Like, I was looking the other day, and the Sneasler alt-art that I have, when I pulled it, it was like $25. Now it's up to, I think, almost 60? Yeah, $50 to $60. It jumped because it was just that hard to pull. Looks like the Beedrill was around 25 initially, shot up to 40, now it's around like 35. But yeah, they were just hard enough to pull that they kind of ended up being pretty expensive. I mean, the Machamp, though, that's really what was crazy. It already started fairly high, around 50. Shot up to like 140, now it's around 120. Kind of crazy. Honestly, it's a super cool card, though, but pull rates on it are just whack. The Origin Form Dialga and Palkia are some of the only ones that have consistently gone down and haven't, like, gone up a bunch. Black and Gold Trainer Gallery cards. Yes, the Trainer Gallery. Like, those just kind of flopped in English. I mean, my problem with them, reprinting Calyrex again, and Urshifus, that, like, why? Why do they just keep reprinting Calyrex and Urshifu? We have had so many reprints. It's just a joke at this point. Even, like, the alternate arts for those cards are tanking in value because everybody has more Urshifus than they have any idea what to do with. And same with Calyrex. I mean, they just barely created... A while back, we got the Urshifu, like, decks. Now we have Calyrex decks, too. We do not need more Calyrex and Urshifus. And so because they decided to make those into the cool black and gold cards, people are just like, great, more Urshifus. If you cannot tell, I'm very tired of Calyrex and Urshifu. And they're so weird. They don't even feel like actual Pokemon. I don't know if that's just me, but, like, they're just so different. They just don't got the vibes. I don't know. But either way, we have seen beyond too many Urshifu and Calyrex cards. Like, let me grab this. So yeah, let's see. We got 43 results for Urshifu, for this single Pokemon that was invented, that, like, came out in a card for the first time, like, under a year ago. 43 results! There are some Pokemon that have existed since the beginning with less results. Like... Alright, so the most expensive, the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX Alt-Art, has actually retained value pretty well. But it kind of looks like it's going down. Yeah, still trending downward, around 50 right now. Then we got the Premium Collections. Those two between 30 and 40. The Battle Style ZTBs, both about 35. The decks that do not need to be a thing. They just don't. And then with the Sina Striker Shifu alt art, which is like 30, a little bit lower. The decks separately. Then we have the Urshifu V-Box. So see, we got the ones that had the V and VMAX. But no. We can't just have those. We also need ones that only come with the Vs. Why does Urshifu have 4 different collection boxes, 2 for each type, and decks? 2. 1 for each Urshifu. It's just so much in such a little amount of time. And then we got our secret rares. Those are, still like $10 to $15 cards. But then look at this. The V alt arts are down to like $10 to $15. I mean, they've been going down for quite a while. But they definitely used to be more than $10 to $15. Then of course we got the trainer gallery ones that are like $5 to $10. Urshifu box code cards, I guess. That is expensive. The deck code cards. Are people actually buying these? Not very much, but okay. Apparently those are worth a few dollars if you can get someone to buy it from you. Then, we got more of these. This one actually, not that long ago, was a good bit more, but definitely gone down. And then, of course, we get to, like, the full arts, the gold ones, which are worth next to nothing. They're like $3 a piece. Because we've already got too many. And then we have the jumbo ones, of course. The regular VMAXs, more jumbo stuff, more code cards, more jumbo stuff. Then the regular Vs, which we have both the promo versions and the regular versions. But for all of like the promo boxes with the VMAXs, they just straight up put the Urshifus from Battle Styles into those boxes. They didn't even make a different art like they did for the Vs. And we got a few more code cards. And of course you gotta have the regular holo rares. It's just so many Urshifus. Why? Like, people already hated on Battle Styles enough. But then they also had to print so many more Urshifus. It's like they wanted Battle Styles to fail. Gotta go, nice chatting. Hey, it was great having you. Hope you have a lovely evening. And then of course, we got Calyrex. I don't know if we've only got 38 results for Calyrex. So like 5 less. Ice Rider, Shadow Rider, Calyrex V-Box case. Oh, it's a case of boxes. Very large. The alt arts, got pretty decent on those. Here are the new decks. I don't know why it says pre-sale. I literally saw these in Walmart yesterday, but like, okay. I guess Walmart just does whatever they want. But wait, no, this one says pre-sale, but that one doesn't. What does it mean? I know. But yeah, I mean, these ones are at least worth a little bit more than the Urshifus. Then we quickly go down, and then like the $3 golds. And, jumbo cards. So yeah, the Urshifu is a little bit worse than Calyrex, but just still, it's just silly. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna check orders again. I still don't think we have any. I've been streaming about an hour now, so I might just wrap up soon since it doesn't really look like we have anything going on. Been a very slow couple nights, which is weird because usually like Monday, Tuesday are busier, and like the end of the week is when it slows down, but I don't know, people must be out doing like summer stuff now, which I mean it's weird to me because like summer isn't any different than the rest of the year for me anymore, except that it means that I can't wear warm clothes all the time, except that I'm still definitely wearing a sweater today, but I didn't leave the house, so I didn't need to dress cold, it's a sweater. But yeah, that's basically the only difference, whereas like for my younger siblings, they're out of school, and I mean, I guess my college my brother that's in college, I think he's just like onto a new semester, but that's about it. I guess that probably doesn't change for my parents too, but yeah, definitely weird no longer being in school. Summer's just like, it's just like the rest of the year, except that I can't wear warm clothes all the time. It's so sad. But alas, it be like that. But yeah, I mean, maybe the rest of the week will be busier once we get the Pokemon Go stuff in. That should be super duper exciting. I'm honestly so excited about that. I'm trying to like, doesn't the English set come out like on Friday this week? Let's see. Pokemon Go set release date. This is super duper unhelpful. Usually it just pops up something like at the top of the screen that gives me the date. But this one doesn't. Pokemon Go set to hit stores within July 1st. Okay, so I think we have one more week for the English set. If I'm correct. Technically like a week and a half, but you know, you know how it goes. But yeah, so I guess I'll probably have the English set like a week from tomorrow. Oh, thank you! I very much appreciate the super chat. Pretty vibey of you, not gonna lie. Thank you. But yeah, so Pokemon Go Japanese tomorrow, English probably a week from tomorrow, because usually I can get stuff from my friends with distributors 2 days before the official release, because that's usually when they get their shipments. It's almost like clockwork, except for the couple times that it hasn't been. Every once in a while they just randomly won't get it until like the day of release. I mean, it's the same way at work. Usually we'll get stuff a couple days before release, but then there are other things that, or I mean, it's kind of like the same stuff. Like some Pokemon sets we've gotten our shipments of the day of release. So like we have to like get there a few minutes early, get the boxes all out and ready so that as soon as the customers are there for the new product, we have it ready to go. But then like other weeks they'll come on, you know, the Wednesday before, so we have time to like get it all set up. And then on Friday it's just already there. It's great. It's so very random, but I mean, at least for the most part it's pretty consistent, so we don't have to you know, worry about that. Alright, should I open one more pack of Dark Phantasma before we wrap up? I'm like trying to like have self-control because I'm like so close to just deciding to open all of the packs, but I shouldn't do that because then I won't have any more. And that'd be so sad. I shouldn't open any, but I could open at least one. I mean, I've only gotten regular holofoils from it tonight so far, so maybe I'll get something spicy if I open one more pack. But then I really should wrap up stream. So let's see if we can get some last pack magic, finish off strong. Oh, we get the little Pikachu, Wurmple, Bronzer, Raichu, Krogak, Miss Gudra. Okay, I'm content now. I got my baby Gudra. I love Gudra so much. This is one of the cards that I've really wanted from this set. And now I finally got it. He's just a little baby. Alright, we good now. I'm content. I got what I wanted, so we could we are good. I don't need to open more now. Of course I still want like the Gengar and the Misfortune Sisters and like several other things, but at least I got one of the things I really wanted. I will check orders one last time though, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But then I guess we will just wrap it up then pretty slow. But yeah, should be back tomorrow with the Pokemon Go set. Should be very exciting. And yeah, that should be all for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.